Most business owners think approval comes down to one thing: revenue. If that were true, a lot more people would be getting approved. In this video, I want to walk you through the 3 numbers that actually decide whether a business gets a yes or a no, and why companies with great sales still get turned away all the time. Once you understand these items, a lot of frustrating lender conversations start to make sense. Let's start with the most important one: cash flow. Not revenue, how much money comes in. What's left after everything gets paid? Lenders don't fund sales, they fund what's left over after the rent, payroll, taxes, operating costs get paid. 2 businesses can both do $1 million a year. One has strong cash flow, the other doesn't. Guess which one looks safer? Yep, you guessed it. This is why owners are often shocked when they get denied. They're looking at the top line, lenders are looking at what remains at the bottom. The second number is existing debt. Not how much money you borrowed, but how much you're paying every month. This is where structure really matters. A business might be profitable, but if too much of its cash is already spoken for, there's nothing left to support new obligations. And it's not just the type of debt, it's also the capital stack you've developed under that business's structure. From a lender's perspective, it's very simple. If most of the cash coming is in already going out, there's no margin for error. And no margin for error means no approval. The third is consistency. How predictable your cash flow is over time. Lenders don't need you to grow every month. They need you to be stable. Big swings, one way or the other, even when they go up, create uncertainty. And uncertainty is risk. Think seasonality. A business that earns steadily almost always looks stronger than one that spikes and crashes, even if the totals are the same. Stability gets rewarded. Let me show you what this looks like in real life. Let's say a business is doing $2 million a year. That's about $160,000 per month. Sounds great. But after payroll, rent, software, insurance, and everything else that goes into running a business, maybe they're keeping $20,000 a month in real cash flow. Now imagine they're already making $15,000 a month in loan payments. That leaves $5,000 of breathing room. From a lender's perspective, that's not a strong business. That's a business one bad month away from trouble. Now compare that to a company with the same revenue, but only $5,000 a month in existing payments. They've got $15,000 left to work with. Same sales, very different risk. And that's why these numbers matter so much more than revenue above. Once you understand this, a lot of things become clear. Like why you were approved once, but not now. Why someone with less revenue got better terms. Or why adding more sales didn't fix the problem. It was never about revenue. It was about how money moves through the business. If you've ever been confused by a no, it's usually because nobody explained this part. These 3 numbers quietly decide almost every funding decision: cash flow, debt load, consistency. Once you see them, you stop guessing and you start understanding how lenders actually think. And that changes everything. If you want help looking at the inside of your own business, that's really what Credit Banc does all day, every day. We don't just push applications into some black hole. You get an actual advisor who sits down with you, looks at your numbers, and helps you understand what's really going on. We'll go through your cash flow, your existing payments, and what you're trying to accomplish, and help you figure out what options actually make sense, whether that's right now or down the road. If you want someone in your corner who knows how the system works and can help you navigate it, there's a link below to book a call with our team. Thank you.